Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to today's video. Today I'm reacting to 3 true baby monitor horror stories by Mr. Nightmare. Now I made a lot of Mr. Nightmare videos. My first video that hit 1,000 views was a Mr. Nightmare videos back in May of 2019. I believe, could have been 2018, not fully positive, I don't fucking know. But since then, I've been reacting to pretty much every Mr. Nightmare 3 true scary stories. Not just because I like doing the reactions, I like his videos. Like, it's not that you guys recommended a shit ton. I mean, you guys seem to enjoy it. I react to him pretty much every one of his stories, but I don't know, there's some that I don't, you know what I mean? But still, I react to the majority of them. He uploads like once every 2 weeks, maybe 3, you know, because the production of his videos is definitely going to take a long time, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys seem to enjoy the videos, so I just do it a lot fucking more. Now we're on to 3 true baby monitor horror stories. This seems like it is going to be fucking creepy, you know, baby monitors, babies, like, babies have that weird connection with the afterlife, all that type shit. If you don't know, now you know. I don't fucking know what to tell you. I just know that babies, dogs, animals, stuff like that, they always, like, if you believe in that type of stuff, they're known to have a stronger connection to the afterlife. So I feel like there's going to be some paranormal stories in here compared to other ones, which is creepy stories. But anyways, let's jump on into it. That baby's, like, eyes are wide fucking open. James Corden. It's funny. They have all the names there, too. Usually there's one that's anonymous. They have all the names there. All the Reddit names that he gets these from.
What you're about to hear is the scariest thing I'd ever experienced. My sister and her husband were going away to Hawaii for a week. So since I'm the second oldest, she asked me to watch my 2-year-old nephew Sean for the duration.
Oh.
2 was a tricky age for me because Sean was still in diapers at the time.
Troubled twos, that's what they
Changing
call them.
diapers was the last thing I'd ever want to be doing. Still, family is family, and I had to return a favor to them anyway.
They're going on vacation and shit, but I was just like,
Guest
take them
bedroom
fucking with you,
upstairs for the
bitch.
duration. And by the 3rd day, I had everything down to a rhythm. Wake up, feed him, do my work in the living room while supervising him as he played, feeding him again, then putting him to bed.
Yep.
My sister has a high-tech baby monitor that connects to a touchscreen tablet. It records sound and video from above Sean's crib and feeds it to the tablet. I would keep that by my side while he slept, no matter where I was. The living room, the bedroom, anywhere. Midday most of the time he'd get sleepy and I'd bring him to his crib to take a nap. By like the 4th day, Sean was taking a nap, so I was in the backyard sitting at my sister's outdoor bar on my laptop. I had the baby monitor placed on the bar, so I was able to easily hear Sean start to laugh at something.
This family seems rich. I'm not gonna... Trip to Hawaii, they got a high-tech baby monitor, a backyard bar. They seem like they're in Hawaii, bruh. Alright, they seem like they got a lot of money. And right before I just paused it, I heard him say that I heard Sean start to laugh at something. Definitely a paranormal story coming into play here. Unless there's some creepy pervert that likes, like, fucking 2-year-olds and he's in his closet. I don't fucking know. But, anyways, let's just keep going on.
I checked the tablet, and I saw him standing in his crib. So I guessed it was time to take him out. I went up to his room and grabbed him to bring him outside in the yard with me, where he drove around in his little electric toy car.
I used to have one of those.
For basically the rest of the day, I just watched Sean play with his toys while I would either be doing work on my laptop or just watching something on TV. Shortly after dinner time, I changed him one last time and put him into his crib. An hour or so passed, and there really wasn't much else for me to do. I wasn't interested in anything playing on TV, so I went upstairs to the guest bedroom to put an end to the night. Laying in bed in the dark, the room suddenly lit up from the tablet on the bedside table. I heard Sean laughing again. The tablet would light up if any significant amount of motion or sound was detected.
Got some high-tech shit.
I was comfortable in my position. I didn't really want to move. But when the screen suddenly went dark, yet I could still hear Sean's laughs, I got confused. I picked up the tablet, and all I saw was black. Yet, in a way, it seemed as though the screen was still on. I heard Sean say the word "yeah" as he continued laughing. Something wasn't right. I said,
Ugh. That gives me the creeps. It's like there's some weird old fucking man just chilling there talking to the 2-year-old. It's like some black market dealer that wants to deal a fucking baby. Like, that just gives me the creeps. Like, why the fuck is it like pitch black and everything like that. Like this, if this is not paranormal, I'm going to be incredibly weirded out, and I would not want to have kids after this. Jesus.
Set the tablet down and began walking to Sean's room, calling his name as I was on my way.
Oh, room with the element of surprise.
He was standing in his crib. I asked him why he was awake and who he was talking to. He then tried reaching for something atop the crib, but his short arms couldn't reach it. It seemed he was going for the camera for the baby monitor. So I pointed at it and said, "Camera?" He replied, "Yeah." I picked him up to give him a little lift to see what he was trying to do with the camera. And as I lifted him, he used his little thumb to cover the camera lens. My heart sank as I put the pieces together. The reason the tablet went dark was because it was being covered by someone, but I knew it wasn't Sean based on the fact that he couldn't reach it. "Sean, is someone in here?" I asked him, and in response he pointed to the closet.
I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's what I mean. Someone was covering it up and he goes, "What happened?" He goes, "Let me," like trying to show him and shit. And I didn't even clue into that. I thought he was going to believe like, oh, Sean just didn't. I didn't even clue into the fact that he had to help him, move him. So like, it couldn't have been him because little arms. And by the way, why are you stupid saying, "Is someone in here with you, Sean?" Fucking just pick him up and leave, alright? Leave, lock every door behind you so you can try and trap him in as much as possible. Call the cops, have them deal with it. They're the ones with the guns. Jesus.
Ran outside to the neighbor's house, pounding on the door, screaming for help. An elderly woman answered, and she let me call the police with her phone. She was already clearly close with Sean, and because of that, she seemed a lot more comforted. Police showed up and said when they checked the upstairs closet, it was open, but no one was inside.
Yeah, you gave him too much time to
The fact that
leave.
it was open alone says everything. Someone was in Sean's closet that night. They must have made an escape
I
and
don't
took
like
Sean
that.
and ran. The officers told me to stay at someone else's place for the night, and the elderly woman next door allowed us to sleep there. The next few nights after that, I watched Sean at my apartment. My sister and her husband cut the trip short, of course, after hearing the news.
No, you seem like you had it under control. Just take him to your place.
I wouldn't drink and drive.
Ads.
I'd never.
I hated that story. That was incredibly fucking creepy. Ugh. I don't like that one.
I was a 10-year-old diabetic who lived on the second-story floor. My parents lived on the first floor. That night, my dad was watching a scary movie about aliens. The aliens took over the world and were controlling people with their minds. I was unable to sleep in the room that I shared with my sister that night, so instead I slept on the first-story floor with my parents. At that time, my parents were using a baby monitor to make sure I didn't need any help in the middle of the night to take care of my diabetes. Late that night, as my parents and I fell asleep, I heard my mother's voice over the baby monitor. She said, "Amanda, honey, come give me a kiss. I'm going to work." In a confused daze, I looked outside to see it was pitch black. That's weird, I thought to myself. Isn't it too late for my mom to be going to work?
Oh, dude, God, if there's none of these stories are paranormal, I'm so weirded out right now. Like, what the fuck? These people have to have something wrong with their heads to be trying to do this to little kids. Like, ugh. But just, not just the fact. I was starting to think when the story started off, it was like, I'm a 10-year-old diabetic, and he goes, using a baby monitor. I'm like, this is a baby monitor story? Don't you think I'm a little old for a baby monitor? But I get it. But Jesus.
I rub the sleep out of my eyes as I make my way upstairs. The door to my sister's room cracks open. My mom isn't in there. My sister is sound asleep on her bed, and the curtain just drifts open. I look around for my mom, but still can't find her.
I bet she was laying next to
fast
him.
down the stairs and back into my parents' room, where my mom sat up and went, "What are you doing up?" I said, "Didn't you just ask me to come upstairs to give you a kiss goodbye?" She looks at me funny. "No, why would I say that?" she said. I looked at the baby monitor and said, "You didn't hear that?" She looked at me funny and says, "Go back to sleep." I lay on the floor shaking, thinking about what just happened.
Yeah, I would have been like, that's so creepy. Just that short little story, that is creepy. I wouldn't have been like, I can't go to sleep, bitch. The fuck?
In my teens and early 20s, I would babysit as my side hustle. I was always really good with toddlers and babies, and usually the parents of the really young ones would pay more. There was this one pair of kids named Lucas and Adriana. Lucas was 2 and Adriana was 7. Though Adriana doesn't have much to do with this story, I'll just say that right now. Lucas didn't really speak much, though I was told he had only just turned 2 a few weeks ago at the time. After a long and stressful day of watching the kids, he went to sleep. I would be spending the night at this couple's house watching their kids while they were out in some beach town with friends or something. When the kids finally went to sleep, I had some peace and quiet and time to unwind, as watching the 2 of them was a lot. I lay in the living room watching a movie. The couple actually still had a baby monitor for Lucas's room. They asked me to keep that in earshot when he went to sleep. I left it on the coffee table in the living room. Eventually, I ended up on a FaceTime call with my friend. That ate away so much time that by the end of it, it was past 12. I went to sleep after that.
Oh no.
Actually, I fell asleep pretty easily. The next thing I remember was the dream. Freaky, disturbing, messed up dream. Everyone knows dreams can be weird and grainy, so I can't describe verbatim what happened in this dream. But the best I can remember, I somehow had lost the baby monitor and Lucas was missing. After searching through this weird dream version of the couple's house, I found the baby monitor under the bed, and on the screen was Lucas's dead body. And upon seeing that, a deep voice kept saying, "This was your fault." I must have heard it like 3 times before I suddenly woke up, after realizing it was just a dream.
Bro, dreams can be creepy too. Like, dreams can be how people in the paranormal world come down and talk to you. It's how people can predict the future. You know, dreams can be fucking weird like that. Like, especially such, like, when they describe vivid dreams like that. Like, I used to have reoccurring nightmares, and it's like, what, like, you don't know what they mean. I still don't know what the fuck they mean. Like, sometimes you don't know what these nightmares mean and these scary dreams mean, but it's weird how he's dreaming that. And then it's like, what if he wakes up and, like, it's like the baby monitor's under the bed or something like that. Like, what you can hear outside can sometimes make it into your dream. Like, what the, like what if it was a situation like that? That is just so creepy.
I remembered the baby monitor. I left it on the coffee table downstairs. But before going down to get it, I figured I'd check Lucas's room first, since it was closer anyway. And I saw he was fast asleep. After that, I went downstairs to get the device, and went back up to the room I was
And now he
staying
needs
in.
the baby monitor.
I went back to sleep, but once again, I woke up sometime later. But this time, I woke up to the little monitor device beeping and the red light flashing. I picked it up, and on the screen was Lucas standing up looking directly into the camera. Not smiling or laughing, just looking dead set into the camera, his eyes glowing in the night vision. The way he was looking freaked me out. It was a cause for concern, so I rushed over to his room. When I got to his room, he was fast asleep, laying on his back.
Fuck!
I said his name a few times and lightly shook him, but he didn't wake up. I looked around the room, scared, feeling like there was another presence in there with us. I checked the closet.
Yeah, this is
looked under the
paranormal.
bed. No one. I went back to the other bedroom and looked at the monitor again. It showed Lucas laying flat in his crib. I turned it off for the night, but I didn't sleep as easily after that. To this day, I still don't understand that dream I had, or if it was some kind of warning. I don't know what exactly
Yeah,
was
I know,
seeing on that
that's
baby
the
monitor
thing.
screen. I just don't know what to believe was actually real.
I know, like, what if he was, like, possessed? Sleepwalking made him possessed? That is fucking creepy. That first story really scared the hell out of me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, go down the link down below. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my second channel, subscribe to this channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and peace.
Bring me